You're listening to the Barroom Network. The following program is intended for all audiences. Welcome to the Fantasy Football Goon Podcast with your hosts, Joe Mandel, the Goon, John Santucci, the Tooch, and the man with the plan, Adam Schaum. We're bringing you the fantasy football knowledge that you need every single week.
Derrick Henry still going. He might go. 99 yards for the touchdown. Unbelievable.
Flushed out again all the way back. Turning the corner. Fires downfield. Caught. Touchdown. Only Mahomes turns what might have been a 15-yard sack into a 27-yard touchdown.
Saquon Barkley across midfield, down the sideline, staying in bounds, and Barkley takes it all the way. 68 yards for his first NFL touchdown. McCaffrey right up the middle, and he is gone for the touchdown. 58 yards. Pass is to Thomas. He's gone. Touchdown Saints.
Okay, it's time for the easiest part of any coach's job, the cut. Now, while I wasn't able to cut everyone I wanted to, I have cut a lot of you. Steven, I like your hustle. That's why it was so hard to cut you. Congratulations, the rest of you made the team. Except you, and you.
God bless fantasy football. There are many things a man can do with his time. And this, better than those things.
All right, it's the Fantasy Football Goon Show on the Barroom Network. Ready to roll here with you got Tooch and Papa Bear, Adam Schaum. Man, we're already at week 11, bro.
Man, I know it's flying by this year.
Yes, it is, man.
And talking like this week and 3 more weeks of the regular season, and this playoff already, like for fantasy.
I have to do my penance here because I gave up in the Barroom League. I gave up on Travion Henderson too early.
Yeah.
You know, I was sick of the running back by committee, which over the years just been Patriots thing, you know.
Yeah.
And then Ramondre's fumbling, Antonio Gibson's fumbling, and Travion was holding on to the ball and making plays. They still weren't feeding him the rock, you know.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I too many 0-point weeks and 2-point weeks and 3-point weeks, and now he explodes, and now he's like the best running back in football. And if I had if I had one more roster spot, he would be still sitting there. You know, it's just like sometimes fantasy football, you don't have enough roster spots, man. I'm just like, you've got to make these tough decisions. And yeah, it was stupid. I'll have to wait till next year to get a piece of the Travion pie, but you know, just gave up on him too early.
Yeah, it's been hard to hang on to him. I've wanted to cut him a couple of times on the Goon League team, and I held on to him. I actually started him the last 2 weeks, and it's paid off. Yeah, but because I kind of had a team of a bunch of those running backs, like the number 2 guys. I had like 5 or 6 number 2 guys, nobody that was a true stud, so I had to just kind of hang on to him and ride it out. But it's been brutal that it's taken this long because, I mean, he's obviously way more explosive, and obviously he's not fumbling the ball like Ramondre was every game. And so they're not a great run blocking team, to be honest. They just don't block the run very well. But the thing is, he's going to be the one that's going to break that long. If you give him 10, 12 carries, he's going to break a long one eventually there. Ramondre is probably just going to get 25 yards on those 12 carries. You know, so.
Exactly. All right. Well, might as well get into it. We get out and watch some football. We got one game going on right now, and it's, I think, 13-6 Washington. It's in Madrid or Barcelona. It's in Spain.
Madrid, yeah.
In Madrid. And 13-6, I think, is it?
Yeah, it was last I checked.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back check it right now.
Yeah, 13-6 right now, Commanders, and it's fourth quarter's about to start here. 35 seconds left in the third. All right, quarterback starts for Adam. Break it down.
I got my guy Dak Prescott today coming off the bye week versus the Raiders. It's actually, I think, Monday night game. Gonna wrap up the week for everybody, but I think that's a great spot for the Cowboys. This is their chance to get on track and finish the season strong. I think the Raiders obviously is a great matchup for everybody. I look for Dak and CD to have a great game tomorrow or on Monday night. And then Justin Herbert, I'll take him today versus Jacksonville. Jacksonville defense was living off turnovers, kind of like the Bears were at the start of the season. They've really been struggling lately, though. You've been able to pass the ball on them a lot. As you've mentioned in the last week or two, Herbert throws the ball as much as anybody the Chargers do right now. So
Yeah.
I think Justin Herbert's a great start today versus Jacksonville. And I'll take the hottest quarterback in the NFL right now, Matt Stafford. And I know most people are starting him, but a lot of people have like Josh Allen and then Matt Stafford because Matt Stafford was either their last pick of their draft or came off the waiver wire. But Stafford's thrown 4 touchdowns like 3 weeks in a row, I think. And he's got like 15 touchdowns in the last 4 weeks with 0 interceptions. When he's got Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua out there, he's pretty much unstoppable.
I
The
picked
Rams
him
are
up off the
probably
waiver wire in one of my leagues.
yeah, that's what I mean. So some people, that's why I'm saying you got to start him because some people are like, well, but I drafted Lamar Jackson or whatever. It's like, I'd start Matthew Stafford right now. Like he's the guy. Like, and I mean, I think the Rams are the Super Bowl favorite right now for the NFC, in my opinion. They look awesome. Their defense is great. They have great pass rush. Stafford's just, as long as he's healthy and has those 2 receivers there. That play with Devontae Adams is like unstoppable. It's like the tush push down to the goal line. Like they can score every time with Devontae Adams down there.
Cheat code.
Yeah.
Who do you like in that game, Rams or Seahawks? I think the Seahawks are about to learn who's the best team in the NFC West. That's just me. I like the Rams in this game, but what do you think?
I agree. I like the Rams too. I think they're going to put a little pressure on Darnold, and I'm not saying he's going to have a bad game, but I think he's going to come down to earth a little bit, be more of the Sam Darnold we've known over the years. And Jigba will still get his yards and everything, I'm sure, but I think the Rams are going to win that game. Yeah, I agree. That's what I mean. I think they're the favorites in the NFC, and they're going to show it today.
I think so too. Darnold's been good. I mean, we can't knock him too much. He's been better than advertised. He was
he's doing what they need him to do every game. Yeah. I mean, he's playing great.
Was he the first overall pick in the draft one year or second or something like that?
Number 2. Baker was number 1, and he was number 2.
Baker, right, and Darnold number 2, and
Josh Allen was after that.
Josh Rosen, Josh Rosen.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen was in there too. Okay, so
yeah,
but yeah, Darnold, high hopes. And do you think the Vikings made a mistake letting him go?
I mean, it looks like it right now, doesn't it? I mean, considering how bad they're struggling with the quarterback position. But, I mean, I don't have much confidence in J.J. McCarthy, but, I'm a Bears fan, so I know you got to give him some time. He could turn it around. You never know. He doesn't have much experience at all. He's got, like 5 games under his belt, so it's a little too early to say that. But, I think they would be really happy if they had Sam Darnold this season to let J.J. McCarthy sit behind him.
They probably wouldn't be 4-5. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, exactly. They'd probably, because I mean, I know Justin Jefferson wishes he was back.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't surprise you that you and I have the exact same 3 quarterbacks.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Justin Herbert. He's like throwing the ball as much as like Dak Prescott throws the ball this season.
Yeah.
And you think like on a Harbaugh-led offense. It should be all about running the ball, but when Marion Hampton went down, Najee Harris went down, and Kamani Vidal has been okay.
Man, there's been not a single word about Marion Hampton.
Yeah,
I haven't heard a single thing about him. So, like at this point, I'm assuming he's done.
Yeah, I wonder. His practice window I don't think is opened yet, but with all the weapons that the Chargers have receiving wise, it's no surprise they're throwing the ball that much.
Yeah, they're loaded at receiver.
Quentin Johnson.
And with the tight end emerging now, with Gadsden emerging this year, it's opened it up even more.
Right, and Quentin Johnson and Gadsden, right, and Ladd McConkey, they've got some definite weapons. And then Matt Stafford, we talked about. He's just been throwing touchdown pass after touchdown pass. And then Dak has a great matchup against the Raiders. So we're all in agreement there. Any questions yet? Not yet. Okay, here we go. Would you play Stafford over Allen? Whew, that's a tough call.
In most circumstances, I probably would, except for versus Tampa Bay. I think Josh Allen, that could be a shootout game, so I think you'd have to play Josh Allen still.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I think I would still go Allen. Seattle's defense is good, but like I said, I think they're about to be a little humbled here against the Rams. But I could be wrong. I mean, maybe. I mean, look, the Seahawks made some moves at the trade deadline, trading for Rashid Shaheed, we'll get into in a little bit.
I kind of wonder how most people are feeling about Josh Allen right now, because he hasn't had any of those huge Josh Allen monster games like he's known for winning you weeks in fantasy yet this season. He's been good all year, but nothing crazy when, he was like a third-round draft pick, if not earlier. So I kind of wonder how people are feeling about that this year.
Stafford's been automatic. I mean,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the Bills they get it done all the time, but they have no receivers. Like, he has nobody to throw. Khalil Shakir is their best player, and
now Dalton Kincaid is out.
Exactly. I mean,
so yeah, I think I might go with Stafford at this one. I'll take the guaranteed points rather than the.
I'll still take Allen because of the matchup, because I think it could go back and forth, and Allen can make up for it with his legs and get a rushing touchdown or two.
Yeah.
So I'll still play Allen, but
it's a tough call.
A lot of the other ones. Really hey, can I got to get out for 1 second, okay? I'll come right back.
All right. All right, we'll get to my running back starts. I got Jaylen Warren versus Cincinnati. They've just been feeding Jaylen Warren the ball, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And then I got Javonte Williams versus the Raiders. I like the Cowboys running back to punch one in the end zone against the Raiders. And then Woody Marks at Tennessee had a big game. Hopefully he can do it again for those Woody Marks managers. Yeah, I need Javonte to have a big game too, Mikey. The Bills activated Gabe Davis. All right, great. And 13-13 game in Madrid now with the Dolphins and Commanders. Ollie Gordon with a 1-yard touchdown run. All right. Let's see. Let's go over some prop plays here while we got that going on. And I've got inactive players as well I can go over. And Papa Bear is back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I was going over some of my running back starts. I got Jaylen Warren versus the Bengals, Javonte Williams versus the Raiders, and Woody Marks at Tennessee.
Yeah, I think I've got a couple of those too, maybe.
Any thoughts on Kamani Vidal this week? I mean, Jacksonville's got a pretty tough run defense, but
his usage has been so good. I'm playing him on one of my teams. I'm okay starting him.
Yep.
He's been getting so much usage. Yeah,
yeah. I think it's important to note that in this Commanders game versus the Dolphins, that Chris Rodriguez is the leading rusher, 14 carries for 79 yards. I wonder
he's been on the field most of the game.
Yeah, Bill Krosky-Merritt, 4 carries, 6 yards.
It's been brutal since that 2-touchdown game, like week 3 or 4. It's been nothing but downhill.
Yep, droppable, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's hard to do, but it's definitely worthwhile, I think.
Yeah. Yep. All right, let's get to Adam's running back starts.
I got Jaylen Warren as well.
Yep.
I think.
Great matchup for him.
Yeah. It's the best matchup you can have, pretty much. Cincinnati is the best matchup for everyone right now. Jaylen Warren gets it done through the air and on the ground, so he averages like 17 or 18 touches a game. So versus Cincinnati, that's going to pay off, no doubt. He's one of my favorite plays today. And unfortunately, I'll take Aaron Jones versus Chicago. He's a bear killer. He has been for years and years and years. No matter what team he plays for, he scores against the Bears.
Another guy drafted in the Barroom League and dropped because they got frustrated, and now he's the lead running back.
Yeah, I really didn't expect him to get just the job so much to himself like he did last week. All of a sudden, I thought they'd still use Mason more on the ground, But Aaron Jones looked pretty good last week. He looked healthy. They gave him a lot of touches, and like I said, versus the Bears, he'll get it done. Even
He
if it's
loves to play against the Bears.
even if it's 12 or 13 touches, he'll probably get in the end zone versus the Bears. I would almost guarantee it.
Yep.
He would be one of those touchdown bets I would make today.
Yep.
And then I'll take Woody Marks versus that matchup versus Tennessee. Seems like they're kind of handing it over to Woody Marks. I hope. He's really only had one bad game over like the last 6 weeks or so. Otherwise, he's been double digits every week, whether it's on the ground or through the air with dump off. So Tennessee defense sucks. So it's a great matchup for some. Hopefully he can get it done and kind of give us a little more confidence moving forward with him down the stretch, because he could be one of those league winning type of players that you have here if they truly hand it over to him here down the last month.
Yeah, he's a good player, and he, they have Nick Chubb, but he's just not as explosive.
No, they need to use Woody and bring Chubb in to spell him and just pick up a few yards on first down here when Woody needs a break.
Yep, agree. All right, let's head over to wide receivers. And throw out my wide receivers. I got Ladd, who's just been, target share, his route running ability, and I expect the Chargers, like we talked about, to throw the ball quite a bit. Damn it, I had Jalen Waddle out here. I keep forgetting about these early games.
Yeah.
3 catches for 52 yards, not great, but and then Wan'Dale Robinson I love today. I think with Jameis out there, let's see what Jameis loves to throw the ball. Adam,
Oh, yeah.
You know it.
I was really hoping Slayton was going to be healthy.
Yeah, I think the Giants behind negative game script and Jameis at quarterback, man. Wan'Dale could get 9-10 catches today.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like you said, they probably play I don't know. I mean, Green Bay hasn't played great. They may not play from behind too much. It might be close, but either way, Jameis, is going to throw it a ton.
Yep. And then Adams.
The league's always better when Jameis is playing, man, in my opinion.
Hold on a second. Let me fix this here. I didn't type it correctly. All right. Go ahead here. Let's got Adams wide receiver starts.
I can't even see what I got there.
Justin Jefferson.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying him. I know most everybody's starting him, but a lot of people are down on him right now, and I understand because it's not been a great Justin Jefferson season. But here's my list today on these receivers. They're the squeaky wheels right now. Yeah. And I think today's when they're going to get greased up good. Like, I expect A.J. Brown to have a monster game versus Detroit tonight. I think that's going to be an awesome game. I think A.J. Brown's going to dominate in that game, and they're going to quiet that down. The same with Justin Jefferson. He was really frustrated last week. I think versus the Bears defense is the perfect matchup for him right now coming out of last week. I think they're going to game plan to try to get him the ball right away in the first quarter and kind of establish something comfortable between him and J.J. McCarthy, because if they don't, they got a real problem brewing there in Minnesota. And I think today versus the Bears defense is a great time to fix it. And then I'll take a guy me and you talked about before the show, Juwan Jennings today. Brock Purdy's coming back today. Juwan Jennings is the number 1 receiver at this point for San Francisco. And when Brock Purdy plays with Juwan Jennings, they have put up huge numbers together over the last year and a half.
I'm counting on it.
Yeah, I expect him to have a monster game, probably at least 10 targets in that game. And it's a good matchup, too. It's somewhat tough, but it's a good matchup. It should be a competitive game, I think. And I think they have to throw a lot.
Got a question here. Tez Johnson, Juwan Jennings, or Keenan Allen at the flex? I'm going to go Juwan Jennings.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why.
I'm taking for sure on that.
20% target share in the red zone for Jennings.
Yeah,
one of the top in the NFL for wide receivers. Another question is Sean Tucker. We're starting with Bucky Irving not back yet. If we're going to start him, this would be the week, because I think Bucky's going to be back next week. What do you think? Sean Tucker versus the Bills.
Sean Tucker, we're starting with I mean, Buffalo's not a good run defense, so
they are terrible. 25.
Yeah, they're terrible against the run. So he is worth the start. This is probably the last week you're going to have a chance to use him.
Yeah.
Because I'm benching Rachaad White this week for the first time I have in a long time. I've been playing Rachaad White almost every week. But tell me what you think. I'm playing DeAndre Swift over Rachaad White. What do you think?
I'd be on Swift too, just usage.
Exactly. Every time I'm always hesitant to play Swift, but he seems to get it done every week.
Yep.
It eventually pans out every week.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I think Tucker's probably worth it one more time this week in a great matchup while Bucky's still out.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm kind of concerned about Bucky though at this point. I'm worried if Bucky's going to be back or not.
Yeah.
Why did they
Yeah.
not put him on IR? It's obviously worse than they expected.
Yeah.
Because he's
It just
missed like
hasn't-
6 or 7 weeks now.
Hasn't gotten him back to where he should be as quickly as possible. Let's see. Let's head over to tight ends here. All right, Adam, you
Keep
got
seeing
Kate.
this game now. It looks like Bill just keeps getting carry after carry now.
No shit.
Driving down the field. He's up to 38 yards or something. He went for 10
Wow.
yards a minute ago and 7 yards, and they're down. It's 13-13 now, and they're at the Miami 6-yard line or 8-yard line.
Give me a Zach Ertz touchdown right here for my guillotine.
Yeah,
league.
exactly. That would be awesome.
Tight ends, you got Cade Otton at Buffalo, Dalton Schultz at Tennessee, and Zach Ertz at Miami.
Yeah, I did the Zach Ertz one. Didn't realize that was this morning when I did.
Yeah, I
it,
didn't
but
either.
Yeah,
I thought we were done with NFL Europe, but
so did I. I thought Zach Ertz should have a lot of targets in this game, and he did in the first half. And I don't know that he's gotten much here in the second half yet. Dalton Schultz has been like getting it done every week quietly. It's like it's not like huge games, but for tight end, he's a steady floor, man. He gives you like 10, 11 points every week. Gets a lot of targets in that offense, even with Davis Mills playing. So I like him. And then feel like I've been saying Cade Otton for like 3 weeks now. But as long as Tampa Bay receivers keep being hurt, Cade Otton's a great play.
Yep.
Baker loves him. He's going to target him a lot. Again, versus matchup with the Bills today, they're going to need him. They're going to throw the ball quite a few times.
I think so. All right, where's mine here? Let me get up here. All right, I got Dallas Goedert tonight versus the Lions. Goddard has been so efficient, and I just love the usage he gets with the Eagles. And then Theo Johnson versus the Packers. Now, this is again kind of the same thing as Wan'Dale Robinson with Jameis throwing the ball. And Theo Johnson, man, he's like a giant running out there. It's like, look at this 6'7" guy, 6'7" guy running down the middle of the field. Why not throw him the ball? So I mean, he had like 10 targets versus the Bears last weekend. I forget how he had 7 catches, I think.
He's been pretty consistent. Kind of like Schultz, kind of quietly consistent.
Yep.
Just
quietly consistent.
He plays a whole lot of snaps. He's out there on the field a whole bunch, and eventually that pays off,
And then Aronde Gadsden at Jacksonville. Jacksonville is one of the worst teams against the tight end. So I know the Dolphins are one of the worst too. And I had a decision between Gadsden or Ertz. I went with Ertz, unfortunately, but I should have maybe checked a little bit here with Gadsden. All right, sits. Let's head over to Adam sits, and I think we got a few of the same players. Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton versus that tough matchup versus Kansas City today. Bo Nix has not really impressed me too much lately. I mean, he can still get it done when he uses his legs, but it doesn't seem like he's doing that as much this season as he did last year. Versus Kansas City's just a solid defense against the run and against the pass. So, and I think it's going to be a tough matchup for Bo Nix. And Cortland Sutton has been struggling for at least a month now. So I don't expect him to break out of it today in that matchup versus McDuffie in Kansas City. So I'm sitting Cortland Sutton today and using whoever else I've got that I've been probably sitting behind Cortland Sutton for weeks.
I am too, unfortunately.
Yeah. And Kenneth Walker, man, I'm done playing that game with Seattle running backs. You just can't start him, especially versus the Rams defense today. I don't expect him to get a whole lot of yardage in that game. It's like 50-50 with him and Charbonnet, but Charbonnet's getting all the touchdowns. So if you're going to play one, you pretty much have to play Charbonnet, but you still don't feel good about that because it's a super low ceiling.
Yeah, that Kansas City-Denver game, I don't expect a lot of points in that game. I would lean towards an under if I was wagering on that game. And then Kenneth Walker getting
Surtain's still out for Denver, though, right?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's the key thing for me because I was trying to decide between Ray Rice and Emeka Egbuka, and I think Surtain is still out, I think, which is a huge part of that Denver pass defense, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's back. I don't know, though.
Oh, really?
I'd have to look. Because I've got Rashee Rice on a team, and I was like, I didn't know whether to start him or not.
Yeah.
Let me do a quick search here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to look too.
CBS Sports. So we're looking at is that a late game though, isn't it?
Probably probably an afternoon game.
So probably not out yet. Yeah, I might as well go through the inactives now while we're here, right?
Yeah, the Kansas City Denver game I know is like 3:05, I think.
Yeah. Giants inactives, quarterback Jackson Dart, wide receiver Darius Slayton. Titans inactives, no one of consequence. Calvin Ridley is back, and so is Jeffrey Simmons. Panthers inactives, no one of consequence. For the Steelers, no one of consequence. Texans inactives, quarterback CJ Stroud. Falcons, no one fantasy relevant. For the Bills, wide receiver Keon Coleman is inactive. Dalton Kincaid inactive. That's surprising.
Yeah, Khalil Shakir should have a good game there.
Keon Coleman inactive. Jaguars inactive. Brian Thomas Jr. inactive for the Jaguars. For the Bengals, that game's, let's see, Samaje Perine is out, inactive.
Surtain will not suit up for the game versus the Chiefs.
Okay. Is that what it says? Okay.
Yahoo Sports says another game out.
Rashee Rice with confidence. For the Bears, no one really of consequence. For the Packers, Matthew Golden is active. For the Chargers, no one really of consequence except tight end Will Dissly. Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin remain out for the Buccaneers. For the Vikings, no Jonathan Gennard, so the Bears catch a break there.
How are you feeling about the Bears today?
I mean, it's a must-win game for both teams. So, I mean, the pressure is going to be high. We'll see how the Bears perform. I could see the Bears winning this game and splitting with the Vikings. You know, it's a revenge game for the Bears. Caleb Williams has been hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. I think we have the better quarterback. Do we have the better defense? No, but we are getting turnovers. It's just if the J.J. McCarthy and company can exploit the Bears defense, that's really –
they got to get some pressure on him early and get in his head.
Bears have to avoid the turnovers. So,
yeah.
Let's see. That's it for inactives. All right.
If the Bears and Caleb can play a good game, I think it's like a huge step of confidence, and I think it's a huge win if they can win today.
All right, Tooch sits. I got Chigakonkwo versus Houston. Houston pretty tough. The Titans should be a negative game script, though, so I could be wrong on that one. Mahomes versus Denver. I mean, that was before I thought the Surtain was playing, so I could be wrong on that one too. And then I have Kenneth Walker as well. Let's get over to sleepers here. Pat Freiermuth, big game versus the Bengals last time.
Yeah.
And then Rashid Shaheed is a pickup on the Seahawks. And I have a over 31.5 receiving yards prop. I think he could hit that with like one or two pass catches.
Yeah, I think that's an easy one. Yeah.
Yep. And then Christian Watson for the Packers. If the Packers, can get their offense righted, he's a big play waiting to happen. These are just sleepers. I
like the Watson one a lot.
Dart throw. You have Michael Wilson. I love this play. This is a great I should have thought of this one.
Right, it's kind of a really deep one
Yeah.
there if you're desperate, but man, he's like going to be their top receiver
Yeah.
today. And Jacoby Brissett has been airing it out, and he's been very efficient and good.
Yep.
And Michael Wilson's been having pretty decent games already.
Yep.
And now with Marvin Harrison out, it's going to be all Trey McBride and Michael Wilson pretty much. So I think he's a really good play today. I think he's a great one you can pick up off the waiver wire if you're desperate. And RJ Harvey at Kansas City. This one's even more so now that we know Dobbins is hurt on IR, going to IR. So RJ Harvey should be the main guy there for Kansas City today. He's been their passing down back already. He's been scoring touchdowns the last few weeks. Sean Payton loves him and drafted him this year, so I think he gets a lot of usage. It may not be real efficient, but I think he's going to get a lot of usage today versus Kansas City and eventually score some points probably on receptions mostly.
4th and 1 at the Miami 1 yard line. The Commanders incomplete to Zach Ertz on 4th and goal from the 1 yard line.
Oh,
Can't catch a break.
Oh, and it's still tied? I thought, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, and then Aaron Rodgers today versus Cincinnati in that game. It's the best matchup you can have. Like you said, Freiermuth. Well, Aaron Rodgers is going to be the one getting him the ball there.
Yeah.
So as much as I hate saying Aaron Rodgers versus Cincinnati, everybody puts up fantasy points. So I would say it's probably one of the only times you can play Aaron Rodgers is today.
Love it. Yeah. Great picks. Great picks. My NFL prop plays are scrolling down there at the bottom. Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing touchdowns. He's hit this in almost every game. You know?
Who was it? What was it?
Lamar Jackson over 1.5 passing touchdowns today.
Oh, yeah.
Bo Nix under 34.5 passing attempts. Expected to be a slow game. Rashid Shaheed over 31.5 receiving yards. Josh Allen over 213.5 passing yards. Caleb Williams over 24.5 rushing yards, and Caleb Williams over 218 passing yards. I got B. John Robinson over 35.5 receiving yards, and Woody Marks over 11.5 receiving yards. Those are my prop plays for today. Any thoughts?
Man, not really much else. Just like I said, hoping the Bears can win. I think it'd be a huge step for them today and confidence builder if they can beat the Vikings and keep this going. Because I don't know. For as good as their record is, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in them still.
I know.
If they could keep it going today versus the Vikings in the division, it would be a huge win for them, I think.
My blood pressure, too, against in these games. Whew.
I mean, you just think back to that week 1, like how huge would that win be right now on their record if they were 7-2 and not 6-3 because they lost that damn game in the fourth quarter?
Yep. Yeah, let it slip away. I think we had a 10-point lead.
It was like 10 or maybe even 13. It was close to 2 touchdowns, I know, and they gave up 2 touchdowns and just like that. And
yep.
One of them was that long Aaron Jones reception in the corner of the end zone.
Yep. And J.J. McCarthy had a touchdown run as well.
Yep, to the other corner.
Yeah. I mean, I think at this game's so close, but the line moved, ticked down 0.5 point. So some Bears money coming in. Maybe it's some sharp action. People are taking the field goal with the Bears. So Vegas moved the line down to 2.5.
Minnesota by 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people like the field goal with the Bears, thinking it'll be close. You got the field goal in your back pocket.
Yeah, because I think the Bears can win the game. I would probably take that bet, take the points.
Yeah. All right. Man, not a lot of questions, so we can get out of here if you want to get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for work, I guess. Get ready to listen to the Bears game on there.
Yeah, me too. I gotta go. I'm gonna go up and prepare some game food.
Sounds good.
Get the game food menu rolling. All right, brother.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you later this afternoon. Good luck, everybody.
One last question here. Jake Ferguson for Devontae Smith straight up. I like that trade. Jake Ferguson for Devontae Smith straight up trade.
If you've got another decent tight end, then sure.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith's been great this year. He's been quietly consistent for about a month now.
Fantastic year for him.
Yeah, he's having a career season, I think, in yardage.
The Slim Reaper.
Yeah, he's
All
such
right,
a good
bud.
route runner.
We'll see you next week.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Peace out.